All right, fellas, we are here for week one of the JJDL. We are going up against our opponent Wind here. I'm gonna have to record this team builder really fast because I am about to play the game in like 5 minutes. So I'm going to try and get through this quickly. Our opponent has a very, very scary offensive team of Iron Valiant, Gouging Fire, Skarmory, Rotom Wash, Hoopa Unbound, Clodsire, Terra Zarude, a Terra Cryogonal, and a Dusk Noir. The mons I am most concerned about on this team are going to be that Gouging Fire and that Terra Zarude. Terra Zarude, specifically a Terra Flying Zarude, look really threatening into our team as we don't have great flying type resistances that want to switch into a Power Whip or a knockoff. Um, and Gouging Fire is just always such an offensive threat, and if he gets up too many Dragon Dances, it can just get out of hand and sweep our entire team. Iron Valiant is a little bit threatening, but we have so many ways to revenge kill it and ways to just handle it to where I just don't even think it's that threatening. Rotom Wash could be good as an offensive mon here with like a Scarf or a Spec set, because we don't have great natural water type switch-ins outside of our Tatsugiri and our Ogerpon, and neither one of those want to switch in too many times throughout the game. And he has great natural switch-ins to those in Iron Valiant for Tatsugiri and Gouging Fire for Ogerpon. Um, he has great hazard stackers with Skarmory and Clodsire as well, but honestly, they kind of just get run over by my team's offense, so I'm not even too sure if they want to come. His removal just being Cryogonal is pretty rough for him, as Cryogonal again has a really awful matchup into us when we have mons like Iron Crown and Diancie, as well as Cinderace. He could bring it Terra, but then that means his biggest offensive threat to our team, Zarude, is not his Terra mon, so kind of a win. Hoopa is also kind of scary, depending on the set, like a Banded Hoopa, of course, but I feel like we also have pieces to handle that. So looking at our team, the first one we built was this Terra Fairy Assault Vested Iron Crown. We are Assault Vest as this is going to be our primary switch-in versus Pokemon like the Iron Crown and the Rotom Wash. We can find great entry points versus Pokemon like that, and throw off high base power moves like Future Sight that can pressure in Pokemon like Zarude. We want to get the Zarude in as early as possible because we don't want to let it have it set up in the end game. That's like the one thing that we want to avoid as much as possible. Um, it could also force in Hoopa, which is cool, because we can just bring in Pokemon that can deal with Hoopa early. We won't have to deal about like deal with a Scarf Hoopa later on in the game, which could be nice. Volt Switch, of course, just gives momentum. Psychic Noise is our psychic move of choice here because it can stop healing from things like Gouging Fire with Morning Sun, Roost, Skarmory, and Recover on Clodsire as well. We can actually 1v1 the Clodsire very effectively. If we just ran Psychic, we couldn't kill it just when it's right in front of us because it could just recover, 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 and it would just be annoying to deal with. So Psychic Noise just make sure we can handle that thing easily. I think Zarude also gets like Synthesis, so I guess it could cover that if it's Terra, so that's cool. Tachyon Cutter, just a stab move. It's just very strong. Duh, we're gonna bring it. The next one we got is our Landorus T, holding a Citrus Berry. This is gonna be our primary gouging fire check. I am a little bit nervous about a clear amulet gouging fire because that actually stops this Landers from just hard checking it, um, or just being a hard answer to it. Citrus Berry lets us have burst recovery. It kind of lets us just be tankier throughout the game. We don't have to worry so much about switching in over and over again because we have Citrus Berry to keep us in a lot higher health bracket. Earthquake, of course, just great move. U-turn. Rock Tomb is here for two reasons. It's great into gouging fire specifically. We wanted to run a really defensive set, so Earthquake cannot actually one-hit KO Gouging Fire, but after a Rock Tomb it can. And this doubles as a way of stopping it from getting out of hand with Dragon Dances, as we can keep it at hopefully just +1 speed, and then we can revenge kill it with the Pokemon later on. This Lander's spec to live +2 Gouging Fire anyways, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, but it could be, and I'd rather have that. It also is nice to cover things like the Rotom switch in and the I guess the Skarmory switch in. If he really was crazy and brought in Zarude, uh, covers that too, I guess. Um, Rock Tomb really it can damage the Skarmory, and then we can force a taunt on it to stop it from spiking and keep it from roosting throughout the game. So if it keeps on switching in, it keeps taking Rock Tomb chip, it's going to eventually get to the point to where it can't roost, and we can just kill it with Landorus if that were to happen. And versus Rotom, if it decides to run enough speed to outspeed Landorus, which it very well could because he knows we're going to have to bring defensive, Rock Tomb actually lets us outspeed and pop it with a U-turn anyway. So if we see it's not taking like no defense damage, but it's taking like a little bit of defensive damage, we could probably just go for a U-turn then and just assume that we would outspeed it naturally. We might not risk it though, because I don't know if I want to risk health on Landorus for how important it is in this game, but it is an option that we have. The next mon I wanted to bring was a Cinderace, running boots, enough speed to outspeed Iron Valiant. really great versus non-booster speed Iron Valiant, as well as an Iron Valiant that was forced to switch out earlier. Pyro U-turn, Gunk Shot, Core Change. This is the most basic spread that you could ever want. Core Change here to remove those hazards from the Clodsire and the Skarmory. Pyro Ball is just a great stab option. U-turn is to get us in and out of bad matchups that would naturally want to switch into Pyro Ball, like that Gouging Fire and that Rotom. Fortunately, the Rotom, the mon that we kind of want to get rid of quickly, um, does not like taking Pyro Ball into U-turn at all. It takes about 40%, which is very nice for us. Gunk Shot also doing about 40 to 50% to Gouging Fire and Rotom respectively is great, as we can actually get around our counters pretty well and just force a lot of damage in those situations. If the Zarude comes and it's not Trailblaze or doesn't have a Trailblaze up, Cinderace can also be a great mon to get off quick damage on that. So that's also another thing that Cinderace can do really well. Great versus Skarmory, of course. We can Pyro Ball it. Naturally wants to come in on Skarmory as well. This is like Drill Run, but I don't even think that's that big of a deal, just because of how weak Skarmory is. Can kind of deal with Valiant. Just a really good mon in this matchup. Pretty self-explanatory though. We got Darkrai as our Scarfer. This is going to be a nice revenge killer. He has a lot of setup mons that want to set up speed, like that Iron Valiant, that Trailblaze, the Root, and that Dragon Dance Gouging Fire. Having this Scarf Darkrai that he can actually outspeed all of them as long as we don't let them get to +2 speed. And punish them all very heavily. Dark Pulse doing a lot of damage to Gouging Fire. Ice Beam doing a lot to that Terraflying Zarude that I was really nervous about. Sludge Bomb just OHKOing Iron Valiant, as well as being a decent coverage option to his tool. Or a decent coverage option into his team, sorry. Dark Pulse just gets stabbed. Trick is here to kind of screw over things like Skarmory and Clodsire. If Clodsire isn't holding Black Sludge, of course, that can also be a last-ditch effort versus like DD Gouging Fire if it decides to get greedy. DD in the face of Darkrai. We could just trick it, prevent that thing from ever becoming a DD threat again. We just have to deal with Scarf, which is way easier to deal with. Same thing, kind of for Zarude. Scarf Zarude's really easy for us to deal with, so if it's a setup set, great. We don't have to worry about setup later on in the game. Just a really good one, nice revenge killer. Next up, we got our Diancie. It is holding a Rendo Berry and has enough defensive investment to live a +2 Power Whip from a Zarude. And it can pressure, if it is going to be that Terra Flying set, with Power Gem really hard. If it decides to not Terra, we have Moonblast, of course, which also doubles as a really great way to hit the Iron Valiant, which it also matches up very nicely to. Iron Valiant would have to be like an SD liquidation set, and even then I believe we live from full very cleanly. And Moonblast is just a guaranteed OHKO. Earth Power's here, hits the Clodsire. That's basically it. Power Gem, also, I forgot to mention that this is a really good answer into Gouging Fire. So should it be that clear amulet set, we can actually force it out pretty cleanly. Stealth Rocks are here just because we didn't need a fourth move we didn't need much on a fourth slot. Getting up Rocks, if he doesn't decide to bring hazards of his own to Court Change back, great. We can just get up a Rocks that pressures non-boots Gouging Fire, which we're expecting that clear amulet set. So another great way to pressure that thing throughout the game. And the last one I have here is this Scarf Ogerpon. This is here. Another kind of revenge killing option, but it doubles as kind of a little bit more than that. We're running Scarf Encore as a way of like stopping setup again. We're really worried about his setup threats. Is that's basically his team's main way of forcing progress is to just set up. So we can stop these setup threats. That's kind of how we're going to win the game. We can just shut him out of the game completely. Ivy Cudgel, of course, hits that Rotom. This is naturally one of our Rotom switch-ins. If we can see that it's not going to probably click Will-O-Wisp on a turn, we can just go to this. Threaten Ivy Cudgel. Knockoff catches. I tried to say calling out and catches at the same time. My bad. Catches a lot of switches, like if he wants to go Gouging Fire, predicted the Ivy Cudgel on Rotom. We can knock off whatever item wants to have, whether it be Boots, whether it be Clear Amulet, whether it be even Banded. We can deal with that. U-turn, of course, just naturally wanting to bring that, and then Encore, as I mentioned, stops those setup threats. I think this is a pretty good team. I think we have the matchup definitely here, as we can outplay a lot of his one-time setup threats here, and just deal with them. So I'm very excited for this game, and I'll cut back when we get there. All right, and we are back for the game now. So looking at this team, we expected these Mons for sure, but I'm interested to see Terra Ground and Terra Fire on the Cryogonal. I definitely did not expect those sets. Terra Fire on Cryogonal makes sense, because Iron Crown actually doesn't match up too well into that, actually. Does it automatically? No, it doesn't automatically show it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit nervous here. Yeah, Iron Crown actually does not match up well into this, and neither does Cinderace. This is actually a really smart bring. Gunk Shot still kills it, though, so that's cool. So looking at this matchup, or looking at this team preview, I'm thinking I lead Ogerpon. The worst case scenario would be if he led Skarm, or if he led Gouging Fire. If he leads Gouging Fire, we go Landorus. If he leads Skarm, we can just U-turn out into Cinderace on the spike. That's probably going to come out. So I think that's what I want to do here. It'll match up well versus a Rude, force out that Terra. He might also just be forced to switch since he's ground. He can't really Terra risking the Ivy Cudgel. If he leads Cryogonal, same thing. Just U-turn, get on out of there. And if he leads Iron Valiant, not bad either. He should never lead Iron Valiant. We're going to lead Ogerpon. This covers that Rotom. Okay, we see the Gouging Fire lead, and it's not going to be the booster speed set here. Okay, so thanks, Central. Okay, so we could U-turn here out into Landorus for free. Even if it's banded, we're fine. That is always our play. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Womp womp, that's not good. I forgot about that move. I guess I should just go hard out into Landorus next time. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright, I go hard Lando here. Let's see, do we see Clear Amulet? We don't. Awesome. Heat Crash is doing 24%. Great. Okay, so that 24% at -1 tells me that it's actually not max attack then, right? Yeah, it's not max attack. Cool. So it's definitely running some bulk here. Rock Tomb's always our play, no matter what he wants to go into. He goes on to Zarude. That's awesome, actually. As we get a crit, it's unfortunate. Okay. I wanted to be him in chat, but I don't want to be too mean. So he's forced to Terra Ground here, right? As he can't risk the U-turn here. Yeah, I am forced to U-turn. He's forced to Terra Ground. If it's Scarf and he goes for Whip, we're fine. We'll get the Citrus Berry proc so we can still check the Gouging Fire later, and we'll get chip on this thing. We will then know it's Scarf. If it's not Scarf, what is my switch into this, like, hard, right? That's kind of what I have to figure out. If it Terra Grounds, it's not going to Terra Blast. It's probably going to Power Whip or not. That makes me think I could maybe go Cinderace, but I don't know if that's a smart play here. Switching into this thing has never been something that I was looking forward to. If I U-turn and he Terra Grounds and then I go for Ivy Cudgel, it's nice. Unfortunately, we're burned. I really wish we weren't burned. That's so unfortunate for us. Okay, it's Scarf. Damn, it's Scarf Knock, but it dies. Oh wait, it just died. I just realized. So that's unfortunate for Gouging, but Zarude's just dead. So that's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen here. Like, at all. I didn't expect that to be what happened that turn. I kind of want to bait in the Gouging and just go back out into Landorus by going into Ogerpon here. But I could also go Cinderace. I'm thinking. I really expected the Terra that turn. It looks like that might have been a misplay, which is unfortunate. The knock is cool. I really was not expecting Scarf there. I guess I should have expected Scarf, but Scarf was so easy for us to deal with. If I go out into Uriel here, that baits out the Rotom, excuse me. I go Ogerpon, I U-turn, that baits out the... Yeah, that's my play. This is my play here. We want to bait out the Rotom. I guess this could bait out Scarm, but Scarm's not taking Power Gem too well either. It'd have to be Iron Head in order to do much damage into us. So if you go Scarm, okay. I should just respect this and go Cinderace anyways, so... I'm going to respect this and go Cinderace. Let's see, do we see an Iron Head? Just see a Stealth Rock, cool. That's fine with me. So here I could Pyro Ball. For free, right? Just super free. We break this thing down to sturdy. That's great for us. True, I could have brought Gravity Lander, that would have been hype. Let's see, if I Pyro Ball here, he goes out into Gouging Guy. I Pyro Ball, it's taking good chip, and then I could Gunk Shot. I could also just Court Change here as he goes Gouging. I think... Maybe I do want to do that as he goes Gouging and then just hard out into Landorus, because that'll force it out. Landorus can actually stay in. Oh, it's leftovers. Yeah, I'm clicking court change then. I don't really care if he goes Rotom. So yeah, the reason I want to do this is because, sorry if you can hear me drinking water, I just realized you could probably hear that, my bad. The reason I want to do this is because gouging has revealed that it's not boots, which is great. Because I can force it to take 25%, since Landers is already so low and does not have, yeah. So this was the obvious play here. I'm just going to court change, get rid of those. Out comes gouging. He might just go for Bulwark again, so I'm just going hard Landers here. We go hard Lando. No reason to overplay here. We go hard Landers. If he stays in, and DDs, that could suck, but we want to keep this thing, you know, kind of. Okay, we're in an amazing spot now. This is looking really good. Even he wants to go Skarm. I just Rock Tomb here for free. There's nothing he can do. He goes Rotom Wash. Let's see, how much percent are we taking here? 14. This is super defensive then, right? To take 14% from Rock Tomb, that is like absolute max defense, max HP then. Like, yeah. Okay, so that means this thing is almost certainly not outspeeding me here, so I could just go for U-turn, get some extra chip, and then we can go out and either Mask Mid for me or just hard out our Dogma here. Excuse me. If it's super bulky, Dogma coming in here and just getting up a Future Sight's free, right? Yep. Because, yeah, Pump's only doing about 25%. Oh, he didn't know Court Change removed hazards. How about that? Yeah, that's something really good that Cinderace can do. If I go out into Ogerpon, here, I don't think it's worth. I think I just go out and I get a Future Sight up. Yeah, this is where Iron Crown comes in on the Volt Switch. Kind of fair. That's fair. I could have gone Ogerpon, but that would have put me in a bad spot versus gouging. So I'm actually glad that I went out into this here. I forgot to say this in the team builder, but shout out to my boys, Central, who just left. All right, Central, never mind. Shout out to Central, Wagon Fruit, Cole, and Shattered for helping me with mocks as well as running ideas by me. Central's the one that brought up the idea of this clear amulet gouging that I was so scared of. So that was a really great call on his part. Wagon Fruit also helped me out with building this Diancie spread. That was really helpful versus a Terraflying Zarude. Okay, we see hard gouging here. Interesting. Okay, so if I Terra Fairy, it's definitely bulky. Ugh. I don't know. What do I want to do versus this thing? See, I don't want this thing to get set up. That's what I'm scared of. So I think I kind of want to go Landorus, but I don't know. I think he's either DDing or he's going to Bulwark. So I think I could just Terra Fairy here. Even if he gets the +1. Yeah, no, Future Sight's my play. Oh, he's slow. And he's Iron Head. Wait, I'm like no speed on Iron Crown, right? How slow is he? Oh, he's literally no speed. Cool. Okay, hard Iron Head's interesting for sure. Yes, bro does not play Binding of Isaac. Alright, I'm just gonna go hard Landers then. If he's gonna Iron Head again, I just go Landers. He thought this was our game. That's awesome. Yeah, so Denali, me, and Central are on a team draft, and we have Gouging Fire and Ogerpon, and they're both here in this game, so that's the bit there. We also all have Rotom Wash. It's like half our team is here. Okay, thank you, Ursa. I love Ursa so much, bro. He's such a cool dude. Yeah, Future Sight's great here, as it really puts a lot of pressure on this gouging. It means that it's not going to be able to DD sweep me at this point. Man, I'm really shocked that we saw Iron Head there. Do I just attack this? No, I need to preserve for Iron Valiant. Oh, was this a play? Or was this a throw? Because Iron Valiant could actually. No, 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 no. I literally have Scarf Darkrai. It'd have to be agility. Okay, we see another Bulwark here. So if Skarmory comes in on Future Sight, how much are we taking from Future Sight here? How does this calc show? Taking 50% from Future Sight. Awesome. I'm just gonna U-turn. Yep. Reveals helmet. Sure. He goes Cinderace. There goes a Future Sight. That crit. I want to BM so bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It is most definitely unfortunate. It still did about 50% though. Did it? Yeah. Yeah. Would have still done enough, like, for this turn to still happen the way it does. I think I just Pyro Ball here. There's absolutely no reason not to. I either kill this thing. I could miss. I guess that's their incentive to not click it. We're still in a really good spot though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah. So we know it's super bulky gouging here, but if I am... How do you do Libero Poison here? I guess you would just do it like this, right? Excuse me again. Whoa. Okay, if I just get rid of that. Heat Crash could put me in an awkward spot for sure. But dude, if I can Gunk Shot and kill this thing, we're looking so nice. He might just Bulwark, to be honest. I'm just going to go Landorus. I want to go... No, I want to Gunk. I want to Gunk this turn. I don't think he's going to Bulwark. I really don't. I don't think he's going to Bulwark this time. He keeps giving me Landorus in for free. I don't think he's going to want to do it. I don't think he's going to predict the U-turn. I should never U-turn in front of this thing again. I can Gunk. That would basically mean that if it ever swaps out again, it's dead. Yep. I did 32, actually. Ooh. Okay. It's lefties. I forgot about that. Okay, I got Landorus this time. As a sack, and then I bring out Diancie, and then just force a kill. Maybe that was my play to begin with. Maybe this didn't matter. I should have not done this because it's bulky. That was probably a throw. That's my bad. Am I opening myself up to, like, Vacuum Wave Val? Maybe. I have to keep Darkrai healthy now, so that's fun. Okay, do you see the Bulwark this turn? Do you see a Morning Sun? Okay. Well, fortunately, I know this thing is slow, so... I can just Rock Tomb. Or do I just EQ this time? Skarm's dead. Am I worried about this thing? It doesn't have DD, so that's fine. How's this Iron Head doing to Diancie here? Oh my god, it's not a 2-hit KO? Really? That's crazy. I want to Rock Tomb so bad. But I don't think I do. I think he might just stay in an attack. We're faster, so that's cool. We should be, at least. We should speed creep no speed, right? Oh no, I'm bad. I did not speed creep no speed. Yeah, we're dying this turn to Heat Crash then. And I am fine with that. I'm going to... I guess I just Rock Tomb. Okay, he just sacked Scarm for some reason. He could have killed me. So, once again, I will preserve this to save for the Gouging Fire. We can always drop it. It's not DD, so it doesn't actually matter, I guess, at this point. So he goes Rotom or out into Cryo. If he goes Cryogonal, I go... Man, I might have opened myself up really hard here. If he's Cryo here, if he's Terra Fire, Terra Blast... Yeah, okay, luckily we can still switch in Iron Crown and Cryogonal here. We don't do a lot of damage to it, though, which is very upsetting. He didn't Terra the Zarude, though, so it is actually going to be that Terrifier that he has. I don't think I played this game the best, but I think we're in a good spot to win. Still. Yep, out comes the Cryogonal here. If I want to predict Ice Move and go Uriel, even if it tears, yeah, Power Gym is looking like a 3-hit KO. Dude, Cryogonal is really specially bulky. I really wish I had preserved the health on Cinderace here, because Gunk Shot legitimately kills this thing. I don't want to give this thing a rapid spin, so I am going to actually sack the Landorus here, I think, to get Cinderace in for free. That Gunk Shot damage is going to be really nice. Since we know the Gouging's not set up, I actually don't value this thing super high anymore. Super highly. I have Uriel that can always take on the Gouging Fire as well. I guess it has Morning Sun, so it could do that, but I should PP stall it out. It could flinch me. Am I worried about that? It's always gonna outspeed me. I don't think I need Landers anymore. I'm just going to Rock Tomb in the event that he decides to go for spin here to be aggressive and get back into the driver's seat. If he wants to get rid of those rocks, I want to punish that as much as possible, and this also lets me get in the Cinderace and just Gunk Shot next turn, which I like a lot. If he decides to attack. Okay, we see a Protect here. Okay. I think I just do the same play again. I don't think that changes literally anything. Okay, yeah. Sack Landers. Go Singe. Yep, that literally changed none of my plays, so. He would have to Terra Blast to kill me here. Non-Terra Terra Blast, I mean. So I kind of just want to Gunk, to be honest. He goes Gouging, it's taking good chip. I go out into Uriel. Hard, maybe. This might be throwing. This has really put me in a weird spot here. I also have to hit the Gunk. Maybe Iron Crown is a better play. But I can punish this Gunk really hard here. Okay. I mean, Gunk has a roll to kill. Or at least put him in a really bad spot to where I can go Darkrai or out to even burn Ogre Bond, right? Not kill it. Maybe. Okay, he goes on to Gouging. Sick. Okay. I don't know why he did that, but sure. That's fine. So if he Heat Crashes, I go Diancie. If he Iron... Why is Ironhead doing so much more? Oh, wait, it was calcing with... that's bad. Yeah, it was calcing with the Intimidate. I didn't realize that. That's not good. I don't need this. You want to see what I think I want to do? I think what I want to do here is go out, click Scarf Encore on Morning Sun, and then go Uriel and force this thing out. Because he didn't tear the Cryo, so Power Gym low-key does a lot into everything. The Rotom would be annoying, but it's Fizz Def, not Spidef, so... Looks like we got none. Yeah, that might be my play here. I think that is what I want to do. Yep. Yep. Now I can go Uriel. Let's go! Let's go! I positioned that so well. Oh my gosh. I am still worried about Gouging, though. Gouging is going to be hard to beat, no matter what here. I think I just take my damage on Rotom here. Man, I don't think I put myself in the greatest positions here, um, but I'm happy with that play at least. um, Man, I don't think I've played the greatest this game though. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything super wrong here. I mean, this Cryogonal's comfortably going to tank this. If he just goes for spin, sure. That's fine by me. I can get my power gem here. This thing does get recover, which is annoying, but that means it probably wouldn't be running Terra Blast here. In the last slot, it would be running recover over Terra Blast. It just rocks, right? Do I just go for Stealth Rocks here? But even like Rotom to come in? Do I just attack again, see if it's got recover? I'm just gonna attack again, see if it's got recover. I could also Rocks. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks here. Let's see. Out comes the Rotom Wash, that's fine. Yep. I can go out into our Mask of Infamy here. This time on the Rotom. Get my Rocks back up, so that means that the Cryogonal, which is Boots, is gonna have to come back in and get that spin off again. I'm just gonna go hard Ogre Pawn here, as I can't risk losing HP on Dancy. Even if he goes on to Gouging Fire, I just U-turn. Knock. Leftovers. Okay. So here's the play, right? It's either I knock here and on the Gouging switch, or I U-turn out into Uriel. One of those here. But I don't really want to U-turn out into Uriel. I need HP. This is really bad. Because I need HP on literally everything here. This gouging might actually just fuck me up. For it. Yeah, I can't go for Ivy Cudgel here, sadly. I think I might want to knock, but I don't have a switch in at that point. Next turn. Man, I'm not in a great spot because I lost Landorus super early. I think losing Landorus might have actually cost me this game in the end. We'll have to see though. I have to keep Uriel healthy to deal with the Gouging Fire with a Power Gem, but then it could just go for Morning Sun, which is not good. But I guess I can keep it low. And then I can go Iron Crown. Oh, I can go Iron Crown and then force the Psychic Noise. So I think I do have an out here. I just have to U-turn here. Okay, he made a play. Good on him. He might have just Volt Switched. Damn it. Oh man, I gotta go Dogma here. I can't give up HP. I might have just goobered myself here. We'll have to see. Still got Darkrai in the back for Val. I played this really bad. I'm playing this real bad, man. Oh no. Okay, Gouging comes out. Let's see. Dude, if it Heat Crashes, we might stand a chance to live, but if it Iron Heads, we die. Do I give up Iron Crown here for this? For this damage? I kind of want to, but I'd lose the game. I lose this game if the Gouging ever gets a Morning Sun up. That's the situation I'm in right now. Which is bad. I gotta go Uriel on this. First, pray I don't get flinched. I might go Mask of Infamy here and knock. That might be my play. Would that set me up to lose to Rotom? Maybe. How much does Dark Fate do? We're fine. Versus Rotom. Kind of, depending on how that end game looks. I might have. This is bad. This is really bad, man. This is really bad. What's my play? Do I need Cinderace? I want Cinderace. Right? Okay, so here's the thing. I could Psychic Noise here, block the heal, go Uriel, but if he switches and then just brings this thing back out later and then gets the Morning Sun up, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I can't stop it at that point. Cinderace here is only really useful versus the Cryo. Actually, does Cinderace live in Iron Head? Cinderace lives Iron Head. Cool. Maybe he's scared to Morning Sun here. Dude, this is not looking good for your boy here, fellas. Not looking good, fellas. Not looking good. Okay, let's see him go down here. Uriel Power Gem. From this range, sets him up really good to die. So, we just can't get flinched. Just don't flinch me, please. Please be kind and sweet and don't flinch me. I live Ironhead. Yeah, he's gonna live this comfortably too. I think he's super fizz def. Oh, he's not fully attack invested either, so maybe I can keep that in mind. Maybe actually tank an Ironhead better than I'm thinking. That's game. Damn it. That's game. Yeah, I don't think I can win this anymore. Yeah, Darkrai can't clutch this one anymore. What even is my play at this point? I can't win. That's fucked. I can't win anymore. Yeah. If I go Ogerpon, I think my play might be to go Ogerpon here. Come on, man. I'm sorry, I'm very frustrated right now. Yeah, I mean, I can't win anymore, so I don't know what else to do. So knock. So knock off his leftovers. Maybe that's my play. I don't think I can win now. Maybe I can clutch it, like very maybe. Just gotta sack this. If he goes for bulwark, gets HP recovery. I can't win. That's game. Does he switch out fearing Encore? He shouldn't, but maybe he does. Maybe that'll give me an out. Yeah, I can't win anymore. Stupid fucking flinch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so sad. This is just Pokemon, but that's really frustrating. Okay, at least we go to these leftovers. Died Ironhead. Yeah. So my out here is to just go. I gotta go out into Iron Crown and Future Sight. The Ironheads. Maybe Darkrai can clutch this, but I don't think it's possible at this point. I'd have to Future Sight this thing in front of me. No, I'd have to Psychic Noise. Or do I go Darkrai? My Psychic Noise. Darkrai doesn't kill this thing. Oh, yeah. I gotta go out and I gotta develop a Future Sight, and then Trinket and Ironhead, does that help me at all? I don't know what the hell to do here. I guess Future Sight's probably my play, because that could at least force this thing to die, and then maybe Darkrai Sledge Bomb can finish this game off. But it doesn't do enough to Rotom, and it definitely doesn't do enough to Cryo. But I think that's what I gotta do here. So at least I killed the Gouging. I can play for diff, but I can't win. I don't think that switch matters. I don't think. Wait. I might have maybe wanted to switch out to Diancie there, but I'm just mad. I'm just mad. See Quark Drive. You'll see Speed Boost here. I got a second for you. Pray to God that somehow I can like super crit the Rotom and then crit Gouging. He just has the Morning Sun now. Bulwarks. Crit win. Crit might win me the game. Nope. Oh. Wait, can I crit Rotom, please? I don't think I can even live a pump from Rotom. No, I can't. Come on, dude. Maybe I just went Diancie there on Cryo. Maybe that would have won me the game. Garsh. Dude, I won if that stupid flinch. I'm being loud at the mic. I'm sorry. Whatever, man. That's so frustrating. I'm sorry. The GG's my opponent. He played this really well. He played well. He put me in a really, really bad spot. I am frustrated about the flinch, though, because that absolutely cost me the game here. Miss pump, please. Can you miss pump and then like not kill with Volt Switch somehow? He can miss pump, sure. Yeah, Volt Switch is a roll, so he might miss pump. No. Nope, I can't win. There's no shot. If he gets a super low roll on Volt Switch or misses pump, I mean, I guess we could win. Maybe. Kinda. Wait, but he has leftovers, so not for real. Yeah. Maybe I just had to play for Dark Pulse Flinching. Whatever, man. Ugh, stupid flinch. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just months. It's just months. Yeah, the super bulky rotom. Does it have pump? Yeah, it does. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's just scared to click it or something. Maybe he thinks I can live. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. And he gets the pump. Alright, yep. Alright, well, that was an awful game for me. I'm sorry, fellers. I'll try and do better next week. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day, and thank you for watching.